Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga. I'm Lesley Fightmaster. This is Yoga Fix 30, day 11. We're going to focus on our shoulders and our core, and we're even going to add a headstand today. So here we are in San Juan Capistrano, and sit up nice and tall. Have your blocks and your strap handy. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart for our affirmation. I know that life always supports me. I know that life always supports me. And then come onto our back, do a little warm up for the shoulders, knees bent or straight, whatever is more comfortable for you. And then I'm going to bend my knees. You can keep yours straight if you like. Fingertips right on top of the shoulder heads, and then just make little circles pointing your elbows straight up to the ceiling, and then start to make them a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and as big as you're comfortable making them. And then pause at the top, and we're going to go the other direction, starting with small circles. And then gradually let them get a little bigger and a little bigger, and make those big circles, as big as you like. So warm up the shoulders, and then release. Hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out onto the floor, and then extend the right leg up toward the ceiling. You can hold on behind the thigh or down by the ankle or foot. Draw your right hip slightly forward. Make sure the left leg stays active. It's a little stretch for the hamstrings. And then release it and hug your left knee in as you extend the right leg out, circling your left ankle, and then extending the left leg up. Hold on behind the thigh or down by the ankle or calf or foot, whatever's most comfortable. Draw the left hip forward here. Right toes point up to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. And then release it. Extending the left leg up. Can be bent, can be straight. Lift your head and shoulders. Bring your right leg off the floor. No, left leg off the floor, right leg up, and then switch. So left leg is up, right leg is a little bit off the floor, and switch. Keep the belly pulling in, head and shoulders off the floor, and switch. You can cradle your head like I am, protects the neck, or you could even reach fingertips forward. And both legs up now. Keep lifting your head and shoulders up, reaching fingertips forward if it's okay with your neck, and slowly release and rest. Take a little break. Some core work. Now, bring both legs up, arms out to a T, or you can make the elbows bent. And now take your legs, both legs to the left, look over your right shoulder, but take them on an angle so you're pointing them toward your left armpits. Inhale, center, squeeze the legs, take them to the right, looking over the left shoulder. The belly turns up toward the ceiling. Remember, legs on an angle towards your armpit. Come back to center, inhale. And once more over to the left, look over the right shoulder. Squeezing the legs. Oh, it's getting tough. Bring them back to center. Exhale, take them over to the right on an angle, so toward the back of your mat, looking to the left. And then inhale, squeeze the legs, come to center. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. And roll yourself back and forth to come up, or roll to the right and sit up that way. And then we'll make our way onto hands and knees, wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin and tailbone up. Exhale, round the back, chin toward chest, pull in through the ribs and belly. And again, inhale, widen across your collarbones, lift your chin and tailbone. Exhale, press away from the floor as you round your back. And again, inhale forward. Long exhale as you tuck and round. Now bring your right arm out to the right. As you exhale, slide it underneath your left arm. Bring your left hip back. Bring the left hand to the low back, or you can reach around and hook it onto the right thigh. And option to tuck your back toes on the left leg and lift it off the floor. And roll your upper back toward the floor. So you're stretching out your shoulders and your upper back. Come back to center. And the other side. Inhale, left arm to the left. Exhale, sweep it underneath the right arm. Come onto your left shoulder. Pull your right hip back, hips level. Bring your right hand to the low back. Option to tuck the toes on the right leg and lift the right knee off the floor. Roll the top shoulder back here and try to look up toward the ceiling. And then make your way back to center. And stretch in a child's pose. Keep the arms extended in front of you, shoulders distance apart. Spread your fingers, press into the base of the fingers, make your way up onto the hands, tuck the toes, downward dog, and walk your dog. Bicycle your legs here as you warm up in your first down dog today. Well, probably is. Bend both knees, stretch back, and make your way into your down dog. Keep the hips nice and high. As you press the weight up to the hips and down toward the heels, spread your fingers wide. Inhale to plank pose, top of a push-up. Backs the knees stay lifted. Exhale, knees up or down, lower to your belly. Hands by low ribs. Inhale for baby cobra. Reach your sitting bones toward the heels. Exhale, press up and back, down dog. Arms and ears in line. Make sure your heels are behind your second toes. Look forward, walk your feet or hop feet to hands. Inhale, halfway up. Fold as you exhale. Press down through the feet. Inhale, look up. Stretch. Exhale, bring hands to heart. To the front of the mat, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen, look up. And exhale, make your way to plank. Knees can be up or down. Hug your elbows in through Chaturanga. Then inhale to up dog or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift your right leg back and up. Exhale, bring it forward, shoulders over wrists. Hug that knee in towards your belly. And then step it by the right hand. Spin the back heel down, line up heel to arch. Come to warrior two. Make sure the right knee's over the ankle. Now, hook your thumbs or interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward with your right shoulder down towards your right knee. Let your head hang down and stretch out the shoulders as you reach your knuckles up toward the ceiling. Soften the elbow joints just a little. And then come on up. Release the hands. Reverse. Drop the left arm. Reverse your warrior. Bend into the front knee. Inhale, back up. Now press your fists or your palms together behind your back. Lean forward. Take your right elbow toward the right thigh. Maybe slide it in front of the right thigh and roll your top shoulder back. See if you can turn your chest a little bit, your belly toward the ceiling. Then come on up. Exhale. Windmill the arms down. Come to plank. Chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. Exhale to down dog. Here we go, left leg, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward, shoulders over wrists. Hover here for a moment, using the belly muscles, and then step your left foot quietly between the hands. Spin the back heel down, warrior two. Inhale, make sure knees over ankle, and you're lined up heel to arch with your feet. Then interlace the other thumb or the other pinky on top. Roll your shoulder heads back, look up as you inhale. Exhale your left shoulder down towards your left knee. Crown of the head's reaching down. Keep pressing through the outer edge of your back foot and press into your front heel. Reach up through the knuckles or the arms, but soften your elbow joints. Inhale back up and release the arms. Reverse, drop the right arm, bend into the left knee. Come back up, keep that left knee bent. Press your fists or palms together behind you. Roll the shoulder heads back. Inhale, then lengthen over your left leg. Take that left elbow on top of the thigh, or maybe even slide it in the front of the thigh. Then roll your top shoulder back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Look up if that's okay with your neck. Keep lifting your back inner thigh. Inhale, come on up, arms up. Exhale, Windmill the arms down, make your way to down dog any way you like. You could go right into it or move through your vinyasa, your choice. Stretching back in your down dog. Remember, you can always push the pause button and take a child's pose. That's the cool thing about doing these videos. Bend the knees, step or hop feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And press down through your feet. Inhale, stretch up nice and tall. And exhale, bring hands to heart. Inhale here, bending your knees to chair. As you exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs as much as you can. Then look up, inhale. Exhale, step or float, chaturanga. Remember, if you float back, you're going to land with bent elbows. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale for down dog. Lift the right leg on your inhale. Exhale, knee toward nose, shoulders over wrists. And then step it up by the right hand. Stand the ball of your back foot this time. Bend the back knee, tilt the pelvis forward. And then straighten out that back leg as you pull your right hip back. Reach up through arrow straight arms. Now turn your right palm back, bending your right elbow. Take your left hand on top of it. You can stay with that or take the left arm out to the left. Sweep it behind you to interlace your fingers or interlock, rolling your left shoulder back. You can always hold onto your shirt here if you can't hold your hands, or use a strap. Keep those front ribs in. Remember that one from last week or week and a half ago, I guess now. Reach both arms up. Exhale, bring hands to the mats and come to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, press up through the hands and feet. Exhale, lift to down dog. Left side. Here we go. Left leg up, lifted from the inner thigh. Exhale, shoulders over the wrist. Draw the knee in toward the belly. And then lightly step it up by the left hand as you stay on the ball of your back foot. Bend the back knee so you just tilt the pelvis forward a little bit. Pull the left hip back. Now straighten the back leg. Stretch up through the arms. Keep the front ribs in. And turn your left palm behind you. Take it toward the upper back. Right hand on top of left elbow. You can stay with that or swing the right arm behind you to clasp your hands. Hold your shirt or use a strap, but then draw those front ribs in again. Lift your hip bones towards your lower ribs. Lift up through the back ribs. Keep the knee over the ankle. And then stretch the arms up. Exhale, bring them hands back down through chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, tuck the toes and downward facing dog. Take a breath here and then make your way onto your knees. I'm going to practice interlacing the fingers. Make sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulders as you tuck your toes for dolphin. You can walk your feet in just a little bit. Keep pressing down into the forearms and then lifting your shoulders away from the floor. Pull your belly in and up. Pressing the weight up to the hips. Now step back, dolphin plank. So step back about a foot, bring the chest forward, hips and shoulders about in the same line. Elbows still under shoulders. Lift the backs of your knees up, firming the legs. Walk your feet in, lift your hips back up into dolphin. Pressing down, lifting shoulders. Just one more breath. And then step back again into dolphin plank. This time, right leg up just a little, maybe a foot up. Drop the outer right hip down, set it down. And then the left leg up just a little bit. Drop the outer left hip down, chest forward, hips down, belly in. Set it back down. Walk your feet in again to dolphin. And this time we'll take the knees down into child's pose, a well-deserved rest. So we're working on the shoulders, we're working on the core. These are all different component parts for headstands. I'm tucking in my shirt, which is a great indication that we're going to go upside down. But first, interlace the fingers. Find the crown of your head, the very top of the head, and let it rest on the floor. In your dolphin, then press it up and away from the floor, and then lightly set it down. Then press down into the forearms to lift it off the floor, and then lightly set it down, And once again, lift it off the floor, pressing up. So shoulders lift up so you can get that head off the floor, and then rest. If you can't really do that, I would recommend hold off on your headstand until you can. I'm also going to highly recommend to use a wall for your headstand. So interlacing the fingers, make sure it's the very crown of the head. Tuck your toes, walk your feet in, then take one leg and lift it toward the wall. Don't kick, just lift it toward the wall. Let it touch the wall. So if I were a little closer, I would have my knuckles right up against the wall. And then the other leg can follow. So just like you just did in your dolphin, lift your shoulders away from the floor as if you're trying to lift your head off the floor, because we only want about 30% of the weight on the head. We want our shoulders to lift away so that we don't have too much weight, and use those core muscles to help stabilize. Come down and rest. Take a little break. So if you have any injuries in your neck, if you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, if it's your moon cycle, no upside downs for you. And then from here, we'll turn back around and go to down dog and release the head and the neck. Shaking the head yes, turning it no. And then chaturanga. Inhale to press up. Exhale to down dog. I always say shaking the head. It's really nodding the head yes, huh? And shaking no. Come through and sit. And onto your back for bridge pose. Heels under knees. Press down into the heels, lift into bridge, roll the shoulders under, interlace fingers, or palms flat, spiral the thighs in toward each other, and lengthen sitting bones toward the backs of your knees. Keep the chin away from the chest with a nice long neck. Come down to rest, soles of feet together, knees apart. Take a moment to think of something that you're grateful for today. Setting up for bridge again. You can always do supported bridge too, and grab your block and put it right underneath the base of your spine. Come on up to bridge again. Spiral the thighs in. Make sure your knees are over your ankles. Keep your chin away from your chest and lengthen your sitting bones toward the backs of your knees to stretch out your lower back. Come on down, and this time we'll draw the knees in toward the chest and gently rock side to side. Begin to rock yourself back and forth, up and down your spine. Take 2 or 3 rocks or roll to the right and press up. Extend the legs in front of you. Dandasana, and then inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips to come into Paschimottanasana. Lengthen as you inhale. If it's hard to reach the feet, use your strap. You can also hold the legs. Nice to use the infinity strap, and it helps to stretch out your wrists if you bring your hands through the outs or through the insides of the loops and pull. Keep pulling your toes back to keep your legs nice and firm. Crown of the head's reaching forward, spine long. Look up, exhale to release. And then onto your back again. Knees bent. Hug them into your chest. And take your knees over to the left as your hips move slightly toward the right. And if you want a deeper twist, you can always cross the right knee on top of the left knee. Looking over your right shoulder, as long as your neck's good with that. Back to center, hips to the left and knees to the right. And a deeper twist if you'd like. Left leg crosses on top of the right. Take a big breath here. And then make your way back to center. As you hug your knees one more time into your chest, lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor to stretch out your low back. I like to take my hands right above my hips and just lengthen my buns towards my heels. Draw shoulder blades away from the ears. Close your eyes. Let your feet flop open, arms by your sides, natural breathing now. As you settle in, our quote for today is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Our quote is from Diana Christensen's journal called Love Big. Now rest. I will be back shortly. Start making movements in your fingers and your toes. Stretch out through your arms and your legs. And then bend your knees, roll off to your right side. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking your practice today. Good job. Come on up to seated, and we'll bring our hands together in front of the heart. Bringing hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart center to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communication, sending out positive energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tomorrow's class is a HIIT class with a handstand. Ooh. Don't forget to push the like button and subscribe. Visit fightmasteryoga.com because I would love for you to check out our upcoming retreats and workshops because it would be super duper awesome to see you in person. Most importantly, have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, keep on breathing, get your yoga fix. Bye.